NK Telco Sports welcomes you to Ohio Northern University, where the Capital Crusaders take on the ONU Polar Bears. Tonight's game is brought to you by New Knoxville Supply, St. Mary's Trucking, QP Hamburgers, Minster Bank, Elmwood Assisted Living, Minster Dental, Radio Hospital, Keyhole Pizza, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, NK Telco, First National Bank, Sydney Body Car Star. This is an NK Telco Sports production.
Printers and copiers and so much more for you is truly there for me. And with free freight, no minimum orders, and competitive pricing, it is my one-stop shopping destination with personalized service and name brands I trust. Hi, I'm Shelby. I just started my first business. So to get my business off and running, I called 4U Office. 4U has everything I need to run my business efficiently and effectively. From my new desk to promotional materials and printers and copiers and so much more, 4U is truly there for me. And with free freight, no minimum orders, and competitive pricing, it is my one-stop shopping destination with personalized service and name brands I trust.
There's a lot of early mornings that go into 40 years of service, a lot of miles on these tires, and millions of pounds of cargo have traveled in these trailers. It's about dependable service, the kind of service that shows up 30 minutes early every time, that gets your products, cargo, and business from point A to point B safely, quickly, and efficiently. We are St. Mary's Trucking, traveling the roads of commerce in Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, Kentucky. Men and women who produce the solutions that make your business grow, because the most important thing to them is you.
Good afternoon again from Dial Roberson Stadium on the campus of Ohio Northern University. And this afternoon's Ohio Athletic Conference game between Ohio Northern University and Capital. Ohio Northern University this year 2-2 in the OAC. Capital the same record at 2-2. Ohio Northern 3-2 overall, and Capital at 2-3. As you see the exchange at midfield of the captains from these two respective teams, and we're just about set for football action here in Ada. Ohio Northern, there you see the Polar Bears taking the field. The Capital Crusaders also on the field, and we're just moments away from the opening kickoff of tonight's game. I'd like to remind you that this afternoon's game is being brought to you by the St. Mary's Trucking Company, Ohio Northern University, QP, Minster Bank, Minster Dental, Elmwood Assisted Living, Radio Hospital, Keyhole Pizza, Kogi Plumbing, NK Telco, and New Knoxville Supply, all bringing you this afternoon's game. Our scoreboard sponsor, First National Bank, Think First. And our replays this afternoon, Sydney Body Car Star. And our keys to the game brought to you by Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Salina, where the dealer makes the difference. Take a look at the keys to the game for this afternoon's game between Ohio Northern and Capital. For Capital, overcoming critical injury, number one, their running back. Their top rusher is out for this afternoon's game, and how will they replace that? What will happen for the Capital Crusaders? And the second key there for Capital is how well will they rush the football? Will the new rushers for the Capital Crusaders, will they be able to handle the load of the injury to Brent Walton, Capital's running back? And also, will they be able to put some pressure on the Ohio Northern University quarterback? For Ohio Northern, keys to the game, bouncing back from last week's loss to Mount Union. Will the price be right? Will Devon Price find the end zone? One of Ohio Northern's top receivers. And also for Ohio Northern, will they be able to improve their sack attack? They've only had 6 sacks this year, and how much pressure can they put on the Capital Crusaders quarterback? Opening kickoff is off, and we're underway here at Ohio Northern, and it's 1st and 10. Football resting at about the 19 for Ohio Northern. Ohio Northern, of course, is led by their quarterback, number 10, Will Freed. He takes the snap, pass out on the right flat. Nice pickup as it goes up to about the 45, and Ohio Northern will start out of the chute with a first down on a passing play from Freed to number 6, Reed Allen for Ohio Northern. And the Polar Bears are at the 49-yard line and 1st and 10. Slot to the right side, 3 receivers out of the I formation, and Freed calls the signals. Magazine, fake to him, pass out to Allen again, and pickup of about, we'll call it about 5 yards, and put the Polar Bears at, pass incomplete. Let's make it 2nd down and 10. Football resting at the 49-yard line. Freed in the shotgun. He'll look to the right side, and he'll overthrow his receiver number 3, Devon Price. Pass incomplete, setting up a 3rd down and 10. Football resting at the 44. Freed looks to the sideline for the Ohio Northern play. Polar Bears once again, they'll have 3 receivers to the right. Magazine, the lone setback. Freed calls the signals. Magazine steps up. Freed's going to throw it from the pocket down the middle. Intended for Allen again. This time it's incomplete. Defended there by James Estes and Joe Rodriguez. And that's going to bring up a punting situation for Ohio Northern on a 4th and 10. So after the initial first down pass play by Freed, the Polar Bears go cold on a windy, blustery afternoon here at Dial Roberson. In to punt for Ohio Northern will be number 97, Kyle Bergman. Bergman will stand at the Ohio Northern 29, 30-yard line, and he'll kick it away. Kyle was the Ohio Athletic Conference Special Teams Player of the Week last week. He'll take the snap. Kick is away. Take it at about the 18, and right there is where he'll end up, as the stop made there by number 20, Kyler Caldwell for the Polar Bears. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Capital. Football resting at about the 18-yard line. So let's call it 1st and 10 for Capital. Football at the 18. Capital is led by a pair of quarterbacks, Nick Eskey and Zach Sheridan. Looks like Eskey will be the quarterback to start for the Crusaders. He'll roll to his left, and he'll run the football downfield and move it to about the 25, so that'll make it a 2nd down and 3 for Capital on this opening drive of the season, or opening drive of the game for the Crusaders, who are in their purple and white uniforms. 13:55 to go here, opening quarter of play. Capital is without their all-time leading rusher in the backfield. Running back Brent Walton suffered an injury last week in the loss at Otterbein, and he's out of the lineup as Iskey takes the keeper and moves it to near the 30-yard line and picks up the Capital first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Crusaders. Football at the 30-yard line. Walton actually is tied as the all-time career rushing gainer for the Crusaders. He has 2,287 yards career-wise, but went out with an injury in the Otterbein game. Iskey calling the signals. Lyle into the line, takes the fake. Iskey will keep it and go left, picks up about 2 yards, and Capital likes to use two quarterbacks, Iskey and Zach Sheridan. And Sheridan, who I'm sure we'll see here yet this afternoon, picked up 119 yards rushing in that game against Otterbein. As the play comes in, number 10, Zach Wierick brings it in. He's a wide receiver for Capital. And Iskey will bring it up to the line. Second down and 7, football to 33. Iskey, keeper, left side, got some running room. Finally brought down there by number 23, Dan Eller. Eller makes the tackle as Capital approaches near midfield. Eller, second on the Ohio Northern squad in tackles with 49 entering this afternoon's game. And the football moves into Ohio Northern territory, resting at the Polar Bear 49. First and 10. Opening quarter of action, 12 minutes to play first quarter. Iskey calls the signals. Comes the opposite way. Here's the pitch to Brewer, and Brewer will be run out of bounds at about the 38-yard line for Ohio Northern. And he is near a first down. Let's see how they mark it. Looks like he has it. But a personal foul, a penalty on the play, and that'll go against Ohio Northern. So a key penalty here in the first few minutes of action against the Polar Bears. And that's going to move Capital deeper into Ohio Northern territory. Last week, Capital outgained Otterbein in total offense, 529 yards to 489 yards total offense, and still lost the ball game. So Capital on the move here. First and 10, football to 23. Iskey keeps it right. He'll move inside to near the 16-yard line. So it looks like a pickup of about 4 yards, which will present a second down and 6 for Capital. They mark the football at the 16, so let's call it second down and 3 for Capital. Iskey, pitched left side, is Waters, and around the left side and inside the 10 goes Waters. Waters rushed for 90 yards a week ago and 2 scores, and he moves the football inside the 10-yard line, and the officials mark it at the 8. So Ohio Northern looking at a tough situation here. First and goal for Capital. First and 8, football resting at the 8-yard line. Wierick is wide left. Lyle is in the running back in the backfield. He'll get the call. Lyle across the 5-yard line. His first carry of the afternoon. That's number 21, Isaiah Lyle, a sophomore, 5'8", 200-pounder out of Boardman. Gain of 3 for the sophomore, and it's second down and 5 for the Crusaders. Wierick is to the right side. Lyle in the backfield. Waters slot right. He'll shift to the left and try and turn the corner, but not this time. As good defense there by, I believe it was Kyle Beverly, number 38, for the Polar Bears. So that'll make it third down and 5 as things get interesting here as the Polar Bear defense digs in a goal line situation. Third down and 5. Third and goal for Capital. 9 minutes, 45 seconds to go. Opening quarter of play. Iskey. Waters again. Here comes the motion. Fake to Lyle. Pitch to Waters. Left side again. The Polar Bears do a great job of stringing it out. And he will step out of bounds, I believe, at about the 10-yard line. So it looks like it's going to be a loss of 2 yards on the play. So some great defense by Ohio Northern to stop the Capital threat. Jack Johns, number 86, he'll be in to try a field goal. It looks like this one's going to be marked at the 17, so it's a 27-yard field goal attempt. Sheridan will hold for Capital. The kick is up, and it looks good. Nope, it's wide. Kick is no good, so Ohio Northern, the defense comes through, and it's a great sign for Ohio Northern University's defense. And we have a timeout on the field, and we'll take a break. 9:03 to go, first quarter. There's no score. Justin Magazine with the carry, and the draw play will take the Polar Bears up to about the 35-yard line, and Ohio Northern picks up their second first down of the first quarter of play. So Ohio Northern's defense digs in. Big plays all around there. Freed going deep or down over the middle. Pass is completed to Devon Price. Price with the catch, and into Capital territory go the Polar Bears. Capital had 5 first downs on that first drive, 57 rushing yards, and a total offense of 57 plays, all on the ground, Capital that time. Now we have Freed calling the signals. Snap back to him. Here's the pass intended for Price, but it's incomplete. Capital on that drive had 5 first downs, and that whole drive was really aided by a key penalty by Ohio Northern for 15 yards, but as we said, Ohio Northern digs in on defense and stops Capital. Now, second down and 10, football at the 49 of Capital. Freed in the shotgun. Magazine to his left side in motion. Magazine gets the fake, and there goes Freed. Beautiful fake and keeper by the freshman quarterback, and he gets deeper into Capital territory inside the 25. Beautiful run. Watch this fake. Magazine, the defense goes for him, and Freed has some running room across the 30 and a step or so inside the 25, and they'll mark it at the 24. So Ohio Northern has a big first down, and it's 1st and 10 at the football at the Capital 24. 3 receivers right. Magazine will shift to the left. Reed Allen off to the left. Freed will fake the Magazine. He's looking long, in for the end zone. Pass will be incomplete at the goal line, intended for number 3, Devon Price. And as we said in the keys to the game, Devon Price looking for his first touchdown of the year. He's got him, and Reed Allen has some great passing yardage, over 400 yards in reception each. But Price looking for his first touchdown. He'll come out of the game this time. Allen will be to the left side. Magazine is in the eye, and 3 receivers to the right side. Magazine shifts right. Freed will hand off to him. Magazine across the 10, powering into near the 5, and a beautiful gain there by Magazine. Take a look at that one again. Magazine finds the hole. Great blocking on the inside by Ohio Northern. Football at the 6, and here comes Magazine again as he powers towards the goal line. Looks like it's going to be marked at the 1-yard line. So Ohio Northern driving, second down, short yardage here with 7.5 to go. First quarter of play, and the Polar Bears definitely threatening. Ohio Northern has had 57 yards rushing, all on this drive. Magazine, does he get in? There's the sign from the official, and Ohio Northern, with 7:06 to go here in the opening quarter, has taken a 6-0 lead on a 1-yard run by Justin Magazine. Ohio Northern, 104 yards total offense so far, and now they'll go for the extra point as Andrew DeMario will try the extra point. Here comes the snap, and the kick is up, and it's good. And our score here with 7:06 to go in the first quarter, Ohio Northern 7, Capital nothing.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Ohio Northern has taken a 7-0 lead here in the first quarter of football in Ohio Athletic Conference action from Dial Roberson Stadium here in Ada on the campus of Ohio Northern University. Total offense, Ohio Northern so far here in the quarter, 105 yards, 42 passing, and 63 rushing. A beautiful drive by the Polar Bears as the kickoff is away. Bobbled, and Capital will pick it up at the 10-yard line, and Waters will try and recover, and he gets it back to about the 16, and that's where Capital will do business. 1st and 10, football resting at the 16-yard line for Capital. Wilfried, 2 out of 7. For 42 yards, his longest pass, 25 yards there on the opening drive, or the second drive there for Ohio Northern, in which they countered a very nice drive by Capital, but Capital came up short as Ohio Northern's defense dug in at the 5-yard line in some impressive fashion. Let's see what Ohio Northern's defense does this time. Sheridan in the game. He's throwing long, and it's knocked out of bounds. Great defensive effort there by number 7, Darnell Bloom for Ohio Northern. He tipped the ball away. The pass intended for Zach Wierick, and Wierick had it in his hands, bobbled it, and then Wierick tipped it out of his hands. Great defensive play by Darnell Bloom for the Polar Bears. So it's 2nd down and 10, and it kind of appears that Capital has a running and throwing quarterback as Sheridan has stepped into the lineup for Capital. 2nd down and 10, football resting at the 16. Handoff goes to Lyle, and he'll pick up a yard or two. This will make it 3rd down, and they'll call it 7. Football at the 19. Sun out on the field for the first time this afternoon. Sheridan rolls left. Under pressure, and he'll just throw it away. Ohio Northern defense does a nice job once again. And we've got a penalty against Ohio Northern. It's going to result in a 1st down. Polar Bears have had a couple penalties here in the first quarter that have have definitely hurt them. That one there gives Capital a first down. Football will be at the 29-yard line, 1st and 10. Sheridan will be the quarterback. Lyle in the backfield. Waters. Some running room across midfield. Knocked out of bounds, and that's a game-saving touchdown there. Looked like number 30, Nick Rezick, for the Polar Bears with the stop, and that was a big gain for Capital as they're sitting at the 15, 1st and 10. Handoff, fake handoff, Lyle, pitch right. Brewer with the football. And into the end zone goes Brewer, Wally Brewer with the run. So following on the heels of Nick Waters' 56-yard run, Wally Brewer takes the pitch and gets it in the end zone, and we've got a one-point contest as Capital sets up in the Wildcat, or a version of the Wildcat, to kick the extra point. Number 86, Jack Johns, will do the honors with Sheridan holding. 5:36 to go. Capital can tie it up with the extra point. There's the kick, and it's good. And so Capital bounces back with a touchdown in our first quarter score with 5:36 to go. Ohio Northern 7 and Capital 7. And here's the run by Brewer. There you see him take the pitch. He'll go right side, and nice run by Brewer, and Capital has tied it up. Our score again, Ohio Northern 7 and Capital 7. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors this afternoon for this afternoon's game between Ohio Northern and Capital. We've got St. Mary's Trucking, Ohio Northern University, QP, Minster Bank, Minster Dental, Elmwood Assisted Living, Radio Hospital, Keyhole Pizza, Kogi Plumbing, NK Telco, and New Knoxville Supply, all bringing you tonight's game, or this afternoon's game between Capital and Ohio Northern. We'd also like to thank our scoreboard sponsor, First National Bank, Think First, our replay sponsor, Sydney Body Car Star, and our keys to the game sponsor, Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Salina, where the dealer makes the difference. And the kickoff is away, and the return for Ohio Northern brings the football back up to about the 35-yard line. And on the return for the Polar Bears, number 8, Landry Hostetler, brings it back up to about the 35-yard line, and Ohio Northern will be 1st and 10. Lots of offense so far in this one. Freed will hand it off to Price. He'll try and go around the left side and across the 40. Nice run by Price as the Polar Bears employ 2 running backs in the backfield. That doesn't happen too often. Price gets the football up to about the 44-yard line. So it'll be 2nd down and short for Ohio Northern. Magazine in the backfield. Ray goes in motion. Magazine fake, pass to Allen, and Allen will move into Capital territory as Freed connects with Logan Ray, and the football stepped out of bounds at the 42. So it'll be a 1st down for Ohio Northern, 1st and 10. Football resting at the 42-yard line. Ray in motion to the right side. Handoff Magazine. He'll go across the 40-yard line and move to about the 38. And a nice pickup of about 4 yards by Justin Magazine. The Capital drive took 4 plays, 84 yards. And it took a time of possession of 1:31. So Capital struck quickly after Ohio Northern score. Ray in tight. Here's the handoff. Magazine, stiff arms. He's finally drugged down there by number 4 in the Capital defense. Logan Mayer brings him down at about the 36-yard line. Gain of 4 yards for Magazine. Freed will roll right. Looks down the field for Price. Just overthrows him. So very close as Freed's pass incomplete. Clock will stop with 3:41 to go. Total offense so far here in the first quarter, Ohio Northern is 134 yards, Capital 131. Capital definitely rushing the football. All of those 131 yards on the ground. Ohio Northern has 78 yards passing. Will Freed is 3 for 8 so far. He'll take the snap. Looked like there might have been an offside, no penalty. He'll go pass intended for Price, but it'll be incomplete. And Capital will take over. So Freed now 3 out of 9, 56 yards, incomplete pass, and on the possession, Capital will take over. Football will rest at the 36-yard line. Capital has only tried 1 pass so far here in the opening quarter of play. Iskey is back in, missing a running back. As the play clock counts down to about 5 seconds, Lyle now into the backfield. Waters in motion, but Iskey will keep it. Iskey moves across the 40, or he's brought down by number 49, Mike Cunningham for Ohio Northern. Cunningham with the stop, and that makes it 2nd down and 5 for Capital. In motion is Brewer, and he'll come to the right side, and this time the Ohio Northern defense reads it quite well. And once again, number 30, Nick Rezik, is in on the stop, knocking him out of bounds. That'll set up a short yardage situation for Capital. 3rd down and about 2. Football at the Capital 44-yard line. Big play here in the opening quarter. 3rd down and 2. Handoff goes to Lyle, and he's going to be stopped short of that 1st down. Brought down by a host of Ohio Northern tacklers. But he does pick up the 1st down, so the football now at the 47. 1st and 10, Capital. Lyle's extra effort just squeezes out that 1st down. Picked up 3 yards on it, needed 2. Iskey, handoff Lyle. Met there by number 22, Zach Schmergy. Schmergy with the tackle at about the 48-yard line. pickup of 6 yards, 2nd down and 4 for Capital as they continue to grind things out on the ground. Iskey so far has 6 rushes, 45 yards. He'll give it to Lyle straight ahead, has the 1st down. That's Lyle's 5th carry of the quarter. And he has 20 yards rushing so far. Football at the 42-yard line, 1st and 10 Capital. "17 rushes, 148 yards so far here in the quarter for Capital. Iskey. Receivers left and right. Waters in motion. Here comes Iskey. He'll run it across the 40. Stopped again by Schmergy from his linebacker position at about the 37-yard line. Zach Schmergy in on the stop. That sets up another 2nd down and 4. Football resting at the 36. Capital on the move again. Left side. Another nice pickup as Jake Brakey gets the call that time for Capital. Number 2, 5'10" senior out of Pickerington, turns the corner. He'll pick up 12 yards, and the football will go to the 24. That will end the first quarter of play, and our score from Dial Roberson Stadium, Ohio Northern 7 and Capital 7. We'll be back right after this.
You owe it to yourself twice a year a checkup at Minster Dental Care. Our specialized doctors, Jim Overman, Jim Myring, Sean Sharp, and Philip Slunkowski, are ready to give you the smile you've always dreamed of at any stage of your life. Pediatric, orthodontic, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry are just a few of the services offered. Our latest advancements include CEREC dentistry that allows us to create and deliver a crown in one convenient visit. We're located on State Route 66 in Minster, 419-628-3380 to schedule your appointment today. You owe it to yourself.
My name is John Kramer. I am 90 years old. I've decided that it was time for me to go to assisted living. I lived by myself for 14 years. I knew I was getting older and life was harder to live. I fell down a couple times at home. I decided that Elmwood was the place for me to go. It's like a family in here. Choose Elmwood. I believe it.
One quarter of football is history, and we've got a tie game, 7-7. Capital and Ohio Northern in a Ohio battle here in Ohio Northern University Capital and campus, and Capital Crusaders using an effective ground game to mount this drive, and as well as their first, they've kept it on the ground throughout the football game, 159 yards, and there's a rush to the right side as Zach Weirick will take it, and Weirick will move down to near the 10-yard line. On the first play of the second quarter, Weirick could go wide right this time. And there's the pitch to Brewer, and Brewer will go near the 5-yard line as Capital just continues to run the football. There's a gain of 12 yards that time. Iskey calling the signals. Brewer takes the pitch to left side. He'll try to turn the corner, and he's into the end zone. Capital touchdown with 13:53 to go here in the second quarter. Will Bodden with the tackle, but not in time. Now the important extra point. Johns will kick for Capital. He's number 86. Sheridan with the hold. There's the snap, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 13:53 to go, second quarter, our score, Ohio Northern finds themselves trailing by 7. Capital 14 and Ohio Northern 7.
Independence is something you can easily take for granted. For the elderly and disabled, independence can be especially challenging and require more thought and planning. As a caregiver or family member, how do you keep a loved one active, independent, and safe? Radio Hospital has a solution to provide users and their families with security and convenience, both inside the home as well as out and about, with the press of a single button. Whether you need assistance for yourself or a loved one, visit your nearest Radio Hospital location.
Capital takes a 7-point lead on Ohio Northern as the second quarter continues, and Capital has used just a tremendous rushing attack against Ohio Northern. They've only put the ball in the air once. That was incomplete. The rest of the effort has been on the ground. In the first quarter of football, Capital has rushed the football 20 times for 171 yards. Total offense, 171 yards in 21 plays. Ohio Northern, on the other hand, 8 rushes, 78 yards. Total offense, 18 plays for 134 yards. Wilfried 3 out of 10 for 78 yards passing in that first quarter of play. Short kick by Capital, and Ohio Northern will get good field position at near the 40-yard line. There's an injury on the play as one of Ohio Northern's players, looks like Will Bodden, will come off the field slowly on that kickoff return. A defensive back for Ohio Northern. Looks like he'll be okay. Let's see what the Ohio Northern offense can do. As you can see, 3 receivers to the right side. Magazine takes the usual step up. Freed will fake to him, pass over to Allen. He's got some running room. Allen, he's at the 15, he's at the 10, he's in the end zone. And that was Devon Price, number 3. Devon Price with the reception and the touchdown, and Devon for the first time this year on the receiving end of a touchdown pass. And Price finds the end zone, and the Polar Bears have pulled to within 1. And just like that, Ohio Northern has scored. DeMario on to try the extra point. And the kick is good. Let's take another look at this pass to Devon Price over the middle. There you see him. 40. Beautiful play by Price. A 61-yard touchdown pass. And we'll be back with more right after this.
Hi, I'm Bob from the Keyhole, located on 66. We've been family owned and operated for 30 years. Personally, I think we still make the best pizza in the area. I use a special sausage, cut fresh ingredients, shred cheese every day. We didn't make a pizza to make a profit. We made a pizza the way we wanted to eat it. Stop in, try us out, dine in, or carry out. We also have karaoke every other Saturday.
61-yard touchdown pass from Will Freed to Devon Price, and Ohio Northern has tied this one up here in the second quarter at 14. Ohio Northern will kick off and kick bobbled at about the 10-yard line, picked up. Good special teams play there by the Polar Bears. As number 20, looks like Kyler Codwell again in on the special teams and makes the stop. So Capital will have the football at the 15-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for the Crusaders. Sheridan in the lineup at quarterback for Capital. No gain on the play, so short gain. Call it possibly a yard, so let's make it 2nd down and 9. Sheridan, pitch to the right side, and Wally Brewer, and Brewer will be knocked out of bounds. Gain of perhaps 2 yards. Football resting at the 18. 3rd down and 7 for Capital. And Ohio Northern's defense needs to step up on this play. 3rd down and 7, football at the 18. Field possession could change dramatically here with a good defensive play by the Polar Bears. Let's see what happens. Sheridan calling the signals. In motion is Waters. They're going to throw the football. 2nd time today. Pass is going to be incomplete. Good defense by Ohio Northern all around. Good pressure on the quarterback. Good coverage, and Capital will be forced to punt the football, and that means Keegan Irwin, number 19, should step in and punt the football for Capital. Looks like number 86, Jack Johns, the place kicker, will do the honors for Capital on this play. 4th down and 7, football at the 18. Looks like Ohio Northern's got the rush on. Short kick. It's going to go out of bounds near midfield. Tough wind conditions for that kick as we've got a breeze out of the north. Football will go out of bounds at about the 49-yard line, and that's the Capital 49. So Ohio Northern has great field position and another great opportunity to take the lead with 12 minutes to go. So far for Ohio Northern, Justin Magazine has rushed the football 6 times, 44 yards. Quarterback Will Freed had 1 big scramble, 1 rush for 25. Devon Price, 1 rush for 9 yards. The passing department, Freed, 4 out of 11 for 117 yards, and the big strike to Price for 61 included. Fake to Magazine, Freed looking down the middle. He's found his favorite receiver, Devon Price, and Price makes the catch, and Ohio Northern is on the move again as they're near the 21-yard line for Capital. Price had 2 catches for 78 yards and then tack on another nice catch there, and he's over the 100-yard mark in receiving this afternoon. Magazine will get the carry. Powers his way to near the 15 to about, they'll call it about the 18-yard line. That'll make it 2nd down and 6. Football will rest at the 17. 4-yard gain as Freed sets the Polar Bears up in their offense. Magazine moves the football inside the 15. Third down and 2. Football at the 13. Ray in motion to the left side. Magazine will get the call, but there's a fumble on the play. Looks like Will Freed may have gotten the football, but let's await until they uncover the players. Yep. Looks like Ohio Northern will recover, and the football is at the 13, so that brings up a 4th down and 2. And Ohio Northern's going to go for it. 9:55 to go, 2nd quarter. 4th down and 2. Let's see what happens. Ray in motion, right side. Freed will take it on a keeper, and he's going to take it on into the end zone. 13-yard run by Will Freed. Everybody went for Magazine. Freed on a bootleg to the left side, and Ohio Northern has taken a 6-point lead. What a beautiful play. Extra point is coming up. Andrew DeMario. Snap is good. The kick is up. It's good also. So Ohio Northern takes a 21-14 lead. Let's take another look at that bootleg by Freed. There you see the fake. Beautiful one. And outside goes Freed, and he finds the end zone and puts Ohio Northern into the lead. Our 2nd quarter score with 9:42 to play. Ohio Northern 21, Capital 14.
Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Beautiful run by Will Freed has put Ohio Northern up 21-14. Freed made the fake inside to Magazine, and Capital went for it, giving him just enough time to get around the corner and score the touchdown. And Ohio Northern will now kick off, as this, I believe, is Matt Cheney, number 93, to kick it off for Ohio Northern. Polar Bears defense stopped Capital's running attack on the last possession, setting up the go-ahead touchdown. And as you can see from the football blowing off the tee, we've got a pretty decent wind out of the northwest here this afternoon. Cheney's kick is away. Take it at the 5-yard line. Waters will bring it up to about the 20, and Capital will be 1st and 10. Total offense so far here in the first half of play, Ohio Northern is 24 plays, 244 yards. Capital 27 plays, 198 yards. Capital, as we've said before, 25 rushes, 198 yards. Ohio Northern 12 rushes, 99 yards. But of course, the big play in this half is the 61-yard strike, freed Price, and Waters is running out of running room, and Zach Schmergy, Ohio Northern's fine middle linebacker, knocks him out of bounds after perhaps a gain of a yard. Now they're going to mark it looks like a loss of a yard. Loss of 2 yards, make it 2nd down and 12, football at the 19. Good play there by the Ohio Northern linebacker. Smurgy, that was his 9th tackle of the afternoon. Iskey, pitch to the right side, and Brewer around the 25 and knocked out of bounds. That makes it a 3rd down and 4, a pickup of 8 yards by Brewer. Another big play for Ohio Northern's defense here. 3rd down and 4. Iskey looks to the sidelines as looks like Capital changes their play, and let's see what this brings. Fake inside, he'll keep it. Iskey will get the 1st down across the 31 to near the 35, and Capital's drive will continue. One thing that Capital has done very well this year is time of possession. So far in this one, 12 minutes, almost 13 minutes of time of possession compared to a little over 7 for Ohio Northern, and that's been a strength of Capital's running game all year. Iskey to the right side. Completed to Brewer for a short gain, and I believe that's the first pass reception of the afternoon for Capital. Football's at the 40-yard line, makes it 2nd down and 5, football at the 40-yard line of Capital. Iskey on the pitch to Waters. Wilbodden with the stop. Boy, that's a great defensive play by the Ohio Northern defensive back. He comes up, reads the rush, stops him. Looks like perhaps a loss of a yard there as the football is resting at the 39-yard line. So that brings up a 3rd down and 6 for Capital. Iskey gets the play from his wide receiver, Zach Wierick. Wierick will come here to the far side. Wierick and Skelton, the wide receivers for Capital, in motion as they run the option to the right side. And the football gets to just short of the 1st down as Jake Brakey with the rush that time. A mark it at the 42. Capital's going for it. 4th down and 2. Football at the 47-yard line, 44-yard line rather. Option, 1st down, Capital, and the drive continues. 6.5 minutes to go here. First half of play, Capital trying to mount a drive to score the tying touchdown. The football now at the 47-yard line, 1st and 10. Brakey will go right, and he'll take the pass from Iskey. And he'll be knocked out of bounds after perhaps a yard gain. Look like Schmergy again. They'll place it at the 49, so that means it's 2nd down and 8 for Capital. Couple of short pass completions on this drive, the first completions of the afternoon for Capital. Jimmy Curtis, number 5, is to the right side for Capital. Ishki fakes the pitch to Lyle. He's still on his feet. Broke a tackle, and he's going to go all the way, or one man at him, and Will Bodden with a touchdown-saving tackle for Ohio Northern knocks him out of bounds at the, looks like maybe the 3-yard line. So a 46-yard run by Ishki just when it looked like Ohio Northern was getting a read on that rushing attack. A big play from Ishki puts Capital within striking distance in a goal line situation. 1st and 3. Breakey. He's in. Jake Breakey. 5'10", 175 pounds senior out of Pickerington. Gets the football in the end zone for Capital and pulls the Crusaders to within a point of Ohio Northern. Johns, number 86, a sophomore, on to try the extra point. His kick is up, and it's good, and that ties the game. Ohio Northern and Capital are tied. Our score, Ohio Northern 21, Capital 21, and we will be back right after this.
Innovation, it's all around us. NK Telco developed a fiber network in our communities over 10 years ago when the competitors were only thinking about it. Increasing bandwidth to make it convenient for the whole family to enjoy online entertainment and gaming. With our IPTV solution, you can enjoy over 80 HD channels, providing quality TV and movies for the whole family, and even take them on the go with our Watch TV Everywhere app. All this from a company that believes in local customer service from people you know and trust. NK Telco, providing services that bring value to your everyday life.
Ohio Northern and Capital in a real Ohio Athletic Conference dogfight. We're tied at 21 with 5:12 to go here in the first half of football. And Capital continues to run the football against Ohio Northern. It's been a great first half offensively. Capital with a fine rushing attack. Ohio Northern with a good balanced attack, and of course the big play that we saw earlier in the half, the 61-yarder to Devon Price from Freed. Lots of good football here on a Saturday afternoon, and this kick will go out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. And Ohio Northern will get the football. Offensive stats so far this afternoon. Capital has 33 rushes for 270 yards. And on the last series, they were able to complete 2 passes, so that brings their total to 37 offensive plays for 277 yards. Ohio Northern on the other side, they've got 12 rushing plays for 99 yards. Passing yards net is 145, as Will Freed is 5 out of 12 for the half. That brings their offensive totals to 24 offensive plays and 244 yards. So time of possession actually is dominated by Capital thanks to that rushing attack with 17 minutes and 29 seconds compared to 7 minutes and 19 seconds for Ohio Northern. Another short kick. It's a loose football and covered up wisely there by Ohio Northern. And that looks like Devon Price covering it up. So let's see what Ohio Northern's offense can do so far. As we said, on the ground, Justin Magazine has 8 carries and 52 yards. Will Freed, who has a touchdown, has 3 rushes for 38 yards. And on the receiving end, Price, who is having a great afternoon, 3 catches, 106 yards, and a touchdown pass of 61 yards. Reed Allen has made 2 catches for 39 yards. Let's see what Ohio Northern does now. Freed. He'll take the football, fakes the handoff, looks long, and pass is incomplete. Is incomplete as the receiver is out of bounds. Makes it 2nd and 10, football at the Ohio Northern 25-yard line. Across the middle to Price. First down, Ohio Northern. A 12-yard pickup for Ohio Northern and a first down as we're under 5 minutes to go here in the first half of play under some beautiful Saturday afternoon sunshine. Ray in motion, in tight. Magazine will get the carry. He's coming across the 40, cuts back up, still churning, and tries to get near the 35-yard line. Great effort there by Justin Magazine with that run. Seven-yard pickup by Magazine. That'll make it 2nd down and 3. Football resting at the 45-yard line. Ray in motion, in tight, handoff, fake handoff, keeper Freed. This time Capital reads the play. And number 24 on the defense, Eric Strosky, a sophomore defensive back out of Concord, Ohio, makes the stop. And the sophomore made an excellent defensive play there, no gain. Leaving us with 3rd down and 3. We've got a timeout, an official's timeout. We'll take a moment to thank our sponsors here on NK Telco Sports. Sponsors for this afternoon's game: St. Mary's Trucking, Ohio Northern University, CUPE, Minster Bank, Minster Dental, Elmwood Assisted Living, Radio Hospital, Keyhole Pizza, Kogi Plumbing, NK Telco, and New Knoxville Supply, bringing you this afternoon's game between Ohio Northern University and Capital. Our scoreboard sponsor, First National Bank. Think first. Replays brought to you by the Sydney Body Car Star. And keys to the game, Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Salina, where the dealer makes the difference. Thanks to those sponsors for bringing us Ohio Northern University football. 3rd down and 3, football at the 45. Freed with the fake. Pass will be incomplete and out of bounds. That's going to present a 4th down situation for Ohio Northern. And that will mean punter Kyle Bergman. Kyle, number 97, a junior, 6 foot, 170, out of Coldwater, will step in and punt the football away, since the football is at the 45 of Ohio Northern. He'll stand at his own 30. Kick is away, and it's a beauty. Fair catch at the 16-yard line by Nick Waters for Capital, and the Crusaders will have the football inside the 20 at the 16-yard line, and with 3:24 to go, as you can see, we are tied at 21. We'd also like to remind you that NK Tel Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of college football. Today's game can be seen on NK Telco Cable Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. Game will be shown Sundays, October the 18th at noon, all on NK Telco Sports. Capital with the football. Iskey will keep it, but He runs into Ohio Northern's defense. Number 11, Cody Cox, Polar Bear outside linebacker, in on the stop. Gain of perhaps 2 yards that time. Skelton will go wide right side. Lyle is in the backfield. Brewer in motion. Iskey pitches to Lyle. The sophomore turns the corner, has the first down, takes it across the 30-yard line before Ohio Northern's defense brings him down. So it's a first down for Capital. Two receivers to the left side this time. Iskey will fake the hands off to Lyle, and Lyle will pick up perhaps 2 yards. Isaiah Lyle, number 21, picks up, we'll call it 3 yards and make it second down and 7. Number 40, Nathan Kazai, into the game for Ohio Northern. Iskey on the rollout. Stopped there by number 38, Kyle Beverly. Beverly with the stop.
Kyle Beverly leading the Northern tacklers.
And that makes it a third down and 7, football at the Capital 34-yard line. And we've got Ohio Northern timeout, and we'll take a timeout as well. Our score, Ohio Northern 21 and Capital 21.
If you want to save 70% on your heating, cooling, and hot water costs, the answer is right under your feet. Let New Knoxville Supply install a water furnace geothermal system and use the natural temperature from the earth for a more constant temperature in your home. Also ask about our new Symphony Home Management System. Control temperatures, track energy usage, and receive safety alerts for everything, including your sump pump. All from anywhere, anytime. Now is the time to calculate your savings at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Ohio Northern takes a timeout on defense as Capital is looking at third down and 7, football at the 34. This is a big play with a 1:32 to go here in the first half of action. Iskey, he's going to throw it. Scrambling, under pressure. He'll be knocked out of, he's still on his feet, and he'll pick up the first down. Thought he got knocked out of bounds, but maintained his balance and kept pushing forward, and that's going to be a Capital first down unless, clock is running though. Approaching about a minute to go, and here in the first half of football. There's the pitch. Some running room there, as Breakey will go across the 40-yard line and get it to almost the 38-yard line. And that'll be a Capital first down, and the Crusaders continue this drive. As you can see, the clock counting down. Continuing to run the football. There's the pitch. Brewer will take it and go out of bounds. He goes out at about the 36-yard line. That sets up a second down and 8, and more importantly for Capital, the clock stops at 44 seconds. Football at the 36, so this is there you see Iskey, he's looking to the sidelines. Play comes in. Weirick, he's on the right side. Here comes the pitch to the left side. Waters. Bowden, or rather Bodden, makes a nice defensive play and knocks him out of bounds, stops the clock at 38 seconds, but a loss of a yard. Yeah, we'll see where they'll mark it at the 32. So it's 3rd down and 4 and 38 seconds on the clock. There's the fake. Iskey will keep it. Schmergy in on the top, as well as number 82. Noletti in on the stop for Ohio Northern. Makes it 4th down and 2. We'll keep it right here with 31 seconds showing on the clock. It's a 4th down and 2 for Capital. We'd like to remind you of our sponsors for this afternoon's broadcast: St. Mary's Trucking, Ohio Northern University, CUPE, Minster Bank, Minster Dental, Elmwood Assisted Living, Radio Hospital, Keyhole Pizza, Kogi Plumbing, NK Telco, and New Knoxville Supply, bringing you this afternoon's game between Ohio Northern and Capital University. Time of possession has been dominated here by Capital. The Crusaders relying primarily on a running attack. But right now, when you rely on the run, that eats up a lot of time, as time of possession indicates, and the football's at the 30-yard line. It's a 4th and 2, 31 seconds to go. This has been where they've ran the quarterback option and the quarterback keepers. There's the pitch. Breaky, right side. Great defensive play there by number 23, Dan Eller. Eller with a great defensive play, and that stops Capital with 26 seconds to go. And if you can pick a big play on defense for Ohio Northern in the first half, we just watched it. Eller with a fantastic play that puts the ball all the way back on the 35, so it's a big loss. And Ohio Northern will have 26 seconds left on the clock in a tie ball game. Freed, he's going to throw it. Pass is complete. Chad Rex, a freshman, with the reception. Ohio Northern will take a timeout, and we'll take a timeout with our score: Ohio Northern 21 and Capital 21.
There's a lot of early mornings that go into 40 years of service, a lot of miles on these tires, and millions of pounds of cargo have traveled in these trailers. It's about dependable service, the kind of service that shows up 30 minutes early every time, that gets your products, cargo, and business from point A to point B safely, quickly, and efficiently. We are St. Mary's Trucking, traveling the roads of commerce in Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, Kentucky. Men and women who produce the solutions that make your business grow, because the most important thing to them is you.
Ohio Northern has the football at their own 47. Freed's going to throw it. Downfield, Price makes the catch inside the Capital 30-yard line. Football's at the 29. We only have 12 seconds left. Let's see what happens. They'll spike it. 10 seconds on the clock. Football at the 29-yard line. Let's take another look at that one. Keep in mind the clock is definitely running down. Freed calmly in the pocket, finds his Devon Price, and Price makes a good catch, and they stop him at the 29. 10 seconds left. Freed. McCray almost with the catch and just off his fingertips, and that took 4 seconds, and we're going to try a field goal, I do believe. This will be about a 46-yarder. And Matt Cheney, 93, will be in to attempt the kick. He does have the wind with him. Let's see what happens. Snap is good. The kick is away. Matt Cheney, he nailed it. How about that? As time expires here in the first half of play, Matt Cheney, a 46-yard field goal. Beautiful kick, and that will end our half, and our score on the field goal, Ohio Northern 24 and Capital 21.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
And at halftime, Ohio Northern enjoys a 24-21 lead. And for your viewing and listening pleasure, we have the Ohio Northern University Marching Band.
football team for pairing with us to make our annual pink football games happen and wearing pink in support of breast cancer. Each year, the Sisters of Theta Tau Alpha have the honor of educating others on breast cancer prevention and enjoy taking part in turning the campus pink to promote breast health. Every October, the chapter hosts a variety of fundraisers for the Theta Tau Alpha Foundation, which goes directly toward raising awareness and helping others fight their battle against breast cancer. You may have passed the pink ribbons placed on the sidewalk and the pink ribbons worn by sisters, other students, and even faculty. This is our way of showing that we support the men and women fighting against this tragic disease. It is also a way of celebrating the lives of those who have fought the battle, so please make sure to pick up a pink ribbon to show your support. We also have pink month shirts on sale for $15. We want to thank you for coming today, and go Bears!
Other Ohio Conference athletic scores at halftime, Mount Union leads Heidelberg
You owe it to yourself twice a year a checkup at Minster Dental Care. Our specialized doctors, Jim Overman, Jim Myring, Sean Sharp, and Philip Slunkowski, are ready to give you the smile you've always dreamed of at any stage of your life. Pediatric, orthodontic, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry are just a few of the services offered. Our latest advancements include CEREC dentistry that allows us to create and deliver a crown in one convenient visit. We're located on State Route 66 in Minster, 419-628-3380 to schedule your appointment today. You owe it to yourself.
First half statistics, Capital had 19 first downs, picked up 319 yards on 43 running plays.
Ohio Northern University 24 and Capital 21, and Ohio Northern takes a 3-point lead as time expires at the end of the second quarter on a 46-yard field goal by Matt Cheney, put the Polar Bears up by 3. It was an exciting first half of play. The offense is dominated for both teams. Capital trying to, well, not trying, but actually mounting a very effective rushing attack against Ohio Northern University. But it was an exciting offensive-filled first half of play. And the numbers do dictate that. As you take a look at Capital, they had 43 rushes, 319 yards rushing. From the passing side, the Crusaders only completed 2 out of 4 passes, but total offense, 47 plays, 326 yards. A very impressive rushing attack and first half for Capital. Ohio Northern, however, also had some equally impressive numbers. The Polar Bears rushed 14 times, 106 yards total. Passing yards, they had 194 passing yards net. 8 completions and 19 attempts, all by young quarterback Will Freed, bringing their total of offense to 300 yards, total offense in the first half in 33 offensive plays, which, of course, Capital, using the ground attack, had a considerable advantage on the time of possession in the first half. A little more than 20 minutes they had the football, while Ohio Northern had just about 9.5 minutes of playing time. But the couple of big plays outside the Cheney field goal of 46 yards for Ohio Northern. Big play by Devin Price, 61-yard pass reception from Will Freed in the second quarter. That was probably the biggest play of the half for the Polar Bears. And all in all, a excellent football excellent first half of football to watch, and here comes the second half as the kickoff is going to go out of bounds inside the 10-yard line, which means a penalty, and the spot of the football at the 30-yard line. But nonetheless, it was a good first half of football going back and forth, and rushing for Capital, their quarterback Nick Iskey, 14 carries, 124 yards. He was the bulk of the effort on as they ran the option play. On the rushing side for Ohio Northern, Justin Magazine, 9 rushes, 59 yards, as he led the Polar Bears in rushing. And Capital will take the football at the 35-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Capital. There's the option play. This time it goes outside to Brewer, and Brewer will get near midfield. And
Brewer, the ball carrier, gets out close to midfield.
That's about a 15-yard gain. And see, well, they mark it just short at the 49, so it's 1st and 10 at the 49, a gain of 14 yards for Brewer. Lyle, he'll keep it. Looks like he's going to go all the way, and it's a touchdown. A 49-yard touchdown run, and just like that, Capital has regained the lead on Isaiah Lyle, a 49-yard run for the young sophomore out of Youngstown, and he puts Capital up on the board 27-24. Extra point attempt here coming by Johns. And just like that, Capital has regained the lead.
False start. 77 on the offense. That's a 5-yard penalty.
Penalty, as you can hear, number 77 for Capital. False start, and that is only the second penalty of the game or the afternoon for Capital. They have 10 yards in penalties, and this time the kick will come from the 15-yard line as Johns lines it up. Sheridan will be the holder. The kick is up, and it's good. And so, just 30 seconds into the second half of football, Capital has taken the lead. The score, Capital University 28 and Ohio Northern 24.
What's your life missing? Find out at Elmwood.
Isaiah Lyle, a young sophomore, filling in for an injured starting Capital running back, comes up bright here in the second half. A 51-yard run for a touchdown for Capital, and the Crusaders are up. There's the short kick, taken at about the 33. And Tony Davis gets the football, number 21 for Ohio Northern, gets the football back up across the to near the 45-yard line, and Ohio Northern will have it, 1st and 10. 14:23 to go here in the third quarter of play. Lots of offensive action so far this afternoon in this ball game, and Ohio Northern will need to counter as they trail now 28-24. Price with the football, and he will get to the Capital 41-yard line. It's like about a 17-yard pickup for Devon Price. Price had one carry for 9 yards in the first half. Freed's going to look downfield. He's going to take off running. He's at the 45, looking for the first down. He has it, brought down at the 30-yard line by number 44 for Capital. That's Aaron Viscount. Viscount with the tackle, and they're going to mark it at the 31. First and 10. Fake handoff Magazine. He's going for this tight end, and he's got it, and that is a touchdown. Logan Ray, number 88, with the reception. Beautiful catch and dive into the end zone. And just like that, back and forth we go. Ohio Northern has recaptured the lead. DeMario with the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. And just like that, Ohio Northern counters Capital score. And with 13:36 to go in the third quarter, Ohio Northern 31, Capital 28. And we'll be back right after this.
Keep connected with the latest technology. Download your favorite videos and music. Join in the social buzz, all from your cool smartphone or tablet. If it's time to update your phone or tablet, the experienced professionals at Radio Hospital can help. With cutting-edge devices, awesome service, and a fun experience, you're sure to find the perfect devices for your lifestyle, all at prices you'll love. And be sure to like us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter for all the latest technology trends. Radio Hospital is keeping you connected.
A 31-yard pass reception by Logan Ray from quarterback Will Freed has put Ohio Northern up 31-28 as the Polar Bears kick it off. And as has happened previously this afternoon, the ball blows off the tee. Matt Cheney, number 93, tees it back up. He kicked the big field goal as time ran out in the first half to give Ohio Northern the lead. And it's a 3-point margin that they still enjoy at the current time. Cheney's kick is away. And Waters will receive it in the end zone, and he'll down it, and Capital will begin their offensive series starting at the 20-yard line. Sheridan in at quarterback for Capital. Handoff Lyle. Football will go to the 30-yard line. Makes it 2nd down and 5. Skelton brings the play in. He'll go to the left. There's the pitch to Lyle. Third down and 2 for Capital. Football at the 34. Another big play for the Ohio Northern University defense here. Sheridan with the keeper. Nice fake, and he'll have that first down, but we've got a penalty marker. Maybe a face mask. Number 9, Jake Skelton, guilty of a personal foul. That's going to be a big penalty against Capital. Third penalty of the afternoon for Capital. And the football goes all the way back to the, we'll call it the 24-yard line. Just short of the 24-yard line. 12 minutes to go, third quarter play. First and 10 for Capital. Sheridan's going to throw it. Incomplete. And Eller knocks the ball away, intended for number 87, Matthew Wurst. Makes it 2nd and 10. Pitch to Waters. He'll come left across the 20. Will Bodden with the stop at about the 22-yard line. Looks like a loss of about a yard. Makes it 3rd down and 11 for Capital. Weirick will go to the right side. Waters in motion. He's going to throw it, looking for his quarterback. Now he'll run it, but good pressure by the Polar Bears. Kyle Beverly and Mike Cunningham in on the stop that time for Ohio Northern. And Capital will be forced to punt it away and into a strong wind out of the north here at Dial Roberson Stadium. Irvin's kick is away, and it'll be out near midfield. So Ohio Northern will have great field position. 10:19 to go in the quarter, and they could possibly up the lead here if they can take advantage of getting the football at their own 48-yard line. Freed is 8 out of 18 passing, 194 yards. Little different look. Interception. Eric Strosky with the interception for Capital as Richard Johnson, sophomore quarterback on the Ricardo Johnson, that is, on the play. And Capital is now in business with the football at the 45. Iskey, pitch. Breakey right side, and he'll go across the 35, and it's a big pickup. Football will be marked at the 32, so it's another 1st and 10 for Capital. Handoff Lyle up the middle, and he'll get to just short of the 25-yard line.
We'll repeat that 50-50 number for you. You need to claim this in the next 4 or 5 minutes. The number is 674217. 674217. If you have that 50-50 drawing number, go to the concession stand very quickly. 674217.
Iskey on the option.
Iskey with the keep gets to about the 25. To bring up 3rd down. 3rd and 3.
3rd down, 3 yards to go for Capital. Football to 25. Iskey gets the play. from the sideline. Matthew Worst, number 87, a freshman wide receiver, into the game. He's wide right. Iskey on the pitch. And Brewer tackled there by host of Ohio Northern tacklers. 28-yard line, so that's a loss on the play. That'll bring up a 4th down, 6 yards to go for Capital. Fourth and 6. Iskey is going to roll right. Looks downfield. Pass is complete. As Zach Weirick makes the catch at about the 12-yard line. Make it the 17-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10 football. Sitting at the 17. Johnny Eaton with the carry. Eaton, a 6-foot, 175-pound freshman out of Wapakoneta, with the carry. Weirick to the right side. Iskey hands it off to Brewer, and he'll be stopped by number 9, Justin Tello, for the Polar Bears. Tello with the stop. 3rd down and 5. Waters tried to go left. Trent Stout, number 27, had him first. He got back up. And then a couple of other Ohio Northern defenders. That's a loss of 10, and Trent Stout, of course, he's 3rd on the Polar Bear team in tackles entering this afternoon's game with 33. And Capital's going to go for a long field goal here. Football's going to come down at the 30. It's going to make this a 40-yard field goal from Johns, number 86. Sheridan with a hold. There's the kick into the wind. And it's good. And with 5:07 to play here in the 3rd quarter, Capital comes back with a long field goal and ties it up. Our score, Ohio Northern 31. Capital 31, and we'll be back right after this.
Hi, I'm Bob from the Keyhole, located on 66. We've been family owned and operated for 30 years. Personally, I think we still make the best pizza in the area. I use a special sausage. Cut fresh ingredients, shred cheese every day. We didn't make a pizza to make a profit. We made a pizza the way we wanted to eat it. Stop in, try us out, dine in, or carry out. We also have karaoke every other Saturday.
Jack Johns kicked a 40-yard field goal to tie this one up for Capital. And, of course, at the end of the half, we had a 46-yarder from Matt Cheney on Ohio Northern. And with 5:07 to go, we've got a deadlock here at Ohio Northern, 31 all. Capital will kick off, and The offenses have dominated here throughout this contest. Johns will once again kick it away. Short kick. Knee touched the ground. That was Tony Davis, number 21 for Ohio Northern. His knee touched the ground at about the 32-yard line, so Ohio Northern will come right back with the football. 1st and 10 for the Polar Bears. There's a handoff to Magazine, and he'll move it up to about the 40-yard line as Ricardo Johnson, the sophomore quarterback for Ohio Northern, number 1, is into the lineup here for the 2nd straight series. Magazine, he'll get his 11th carry of the afternoon, and he'll move it forward to about the 49. Johnson calling the signals, getting his team set. Magazine, the call again. He'll get it into Capital territory with the run. They'll mark it at the 46, 2nd down and 4 for Ohio Northern. Not sure what happened to quarterback Will Freed, the freshman starter, but Ricardo Johnson out of St. Paul, Minnesota, 6 foot, 185-pound sophomore, is in the lineup. Ray with the shift, Magazine with the carry. This time he will be stopped. Doesn't look like a gain, perhaps a loss of a yard or so. Third down and 6, football at the 48. Johnson rolls to his right. Picks up a couple of yards, but he's brought down by number 30. Darren Ebon. Ebon with the tackle, and that's a big play, and that's going to mean that the Polar Bears will have to punt it away with the football at the 47. Bergman on to kick. High punt, fair catch by Waters at the 15-yard line. Good catch by Waters. And Capital will have the football with 2:19 to go, third quarter, on the 15-yard line.
37-yard punt and no return.
Punt of about 37 yards for Bergman. Capital this afternoon has 409 yards rushing and 57 rushes. Lyle with the carry, or make that Eaton rather. Johnny Eaton, freshman running back, gets the carry. Sheridan, he'll pitch to Brewer. Schmerge out there to slow him down, and followed up there, I believe, by Kyle Beverly. Third down and 7, football at the 18. Lyle, there's the stop. Looks like number 91. A.J. Simpson in on the stop. That means Capital, with a 4th down and a long 2, will be forced to punt it away. Kick is away, and it'll bound out of bounds at about the 47-yard line of Ohio Northern. So the Polar Bears will have good field position as the Capital kicker kicking into that wind. 29-yard punt, and Ohio Northern will have good field position again. Ricardo Johnson, the quarterback for Ohio Northern. Price. Devon Price for the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio Northern. Beautiful run by Price. 52-yard touchdown run, Devon Price. The senior out of Toledo start puts Ohio Northern into the end zone. DeMario on with the extra point kick. Snap is there, the hold is there, the kick is good by DeMario. And Ohio Northern goes up by a touchdown. Ohio Northern 38, Capital 31. And we'll return to more football right after this.
Togi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Get up to a $100 credit when you sign up for NK Telco Switch and Save. With over 215 channels on demand, watch TV everywhere and whole home DVR, plus 15 meg high-speed internet and unlimited local and nationwide long distance, all for one amazing low price. Call today.
Ohio Northern is enjoying a 7-point lead after a beautiful run by Devon Price of 52 yards. And here's the short kick. And the Capital receiver will go down at about the 34-yard line. Logan Mayer collars the football, and it's down at about the 35-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for Capital. Price is having quite an afternoon for Ohio Northern. He's got 3 rushes for 74 yards and has caught 5 passes for 143 yards. So more than 200 yards total offense for the senior. 2nd down and 4, Capital with the gain of 6. Capital will pick up the 1st down.
The ball carrier picks up the 1st down into about the 48-yard line of Capital with 7-yard gain. 1st and 10 Capital.
Iskey, the quarterback. Breaky in motion. Iskey's gonna run. Looked long, and the Ohio Northern defense will make the play. Looked like Simpson, number 91, and a couple of other Ohio Northern defenders in on that stop. Total offensive plays and yards for Capital, 66 plays, 434 yards. Ohio Northern, 43 plays, 427 yards. Yards almost equal, but the ground game of Capital pounding away, and they find themselves down by 7. Iskey will get it to the 45-yard line. 3rd down and 3. Third down and 3. Iskey, Waters in motion. Eaton with the carry, and he'll get to almost the 40-yard line, and another 1st down for Capital. Here's the pitch. Breaky coming right. Brought down by Bodden. No gain on the play. Now a gain of a yard. 2nd down and 9. Iskey, option. Waters turns the corner. He's going to pick up about 12 yards and get that 1st down. And Capital continues to march. Ohio Northern with that 7-point lead. Football now it'll be marked at the 29-yard line. Eaton with the carry. Johnny will get it to, looks like the 22-yard line, making it 2nd down and 2.
Northern tacklers led by Cello. Gain of about 8 on the play will be 2nd down. The ball at the 22.
Second down and 2. Iskey, the quarterback, he'll hand off to Eaton again, and it's a 1st down for Capital.
Benson on the stop for the Bears, but the game good for the 1st down into the 18-yard line. 1st and 10 Capital.
Pitch to Waters going around the left side.
Waters, the ball carrier. The stop made by Scott Rapp and Dan Eller.
Scott Rapp, number 99, with the stop.
The ball at the 16-yard line.
Second down and 9. Penalty marker on the play as Jake Brakey tries to turn the corner. See what the call is. Holding penalty on number 8, Wally Brewer. Capital football now at the 24, and that's second down, long yardage for Capital. Call it 17 for a 1st down. 2nd and 17 for Capital. Time for the Ohio Northern defense to come up with a big play. Iskey looking long. And there it is, number 82, I do believe. Malachi Naletti. And that's another loss of a yard. Third down, 18. Iskey's going to throw over the middle. Tipped away by Eller. Or rather, Rezick, I believe. Let's see who that was. I believe it was number 30, Nick Rezick. Nice defensive play as you see Iskey set up. Yep. Reski, nice defensive play there. Good shot, guys, too. We're going to try a long field goal here. Football's going to be spotted at the 32, so this means it's a 42-yarder by Johns. It's blocked. Ohio Northern blocks the kick, and I don't know, judging by the reaction, it looked like number 91 maybe. A.J. Simpson comes off the field very happy. And Ohio Northern will get the ball at the 30-yard line and hanging on to a 7-point lead, 38-31, 7:52 to go. And number 14, Connor Devine, is in the game at quarterback for Ohio Northern. He'll toss it out here to Price. And Price will step out of bounds, and all sorts of action there around the 40-yard line. Price makes the catch. He Gets out of bounds at about the 37-yard line. Penalty markers. Procedure call against Ohio Northern. That'll place the football back to the 33. Second down and 7. Devine hands it off to Magazine. He's got running room. Big time cross midfield. He makes a move to the right and takes it to the 36. And Justin Magazine, right when the Polar Bears needed a big play, Magazine comes through. Beautiful run. Loose football, but Magazine recovers the loose football. Second down and 10, no gain on the play. Magazine, who had a nice 29-yard run prior to that play. Magazine, running room, across the 20, inside the 15. One of the captains of the team, all OAC player, and Magazine is proving it right now as he gets the football to the 14. And Ohio Northern's on the move. Number 14, Connor Devine, hands it off to Justin Magazine, inside the 5, and touchdown. Justin Magazine finds the end zone, and Ohio Northern extends their lead to 44-31. Nice run, as you see, makes the cut, finds the hole, and then just powers his way into the end zone. Nice run by Justin Magazine. Extra point kick coming up by DeMario. You can see the wind out of the northwest. Kick is up, and it's good. Ohio Northern's up by 14. Our score, Ohio Northern 45, Capital 31. We'll return to Dial Roberson Stadium right after this.
Is it time to upgrade your inefficient system? Then let New Knoxville Supply install new water furnace geothermal. Calculate your savings and see how you can save up to 70% on your heating, cooling, and hot water costs. Save even more with the 30% renewable tax credit. Water furnace geothermal from New Knoxville Supply offers the safest, cleanest, and most efficient means to heat and cool your home. Call us for a free estimate and be sure to ask us about the Water Furnace Symphony app. It's all at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Justin Magazine goes 14 yards for a touchdown, and Ohio Northern now has a 45-31 lead as Matt Cheney, number 93, prepares to kick off for Ohio Northern. Kick is away. Fielded at the 12, up to the left side and across the 35. Nick Iskey. Make the return by Antoine Ship, number 20. And Capital will have the football at the 35 and 5.5 minutes left to go in the game. And the offense that Capital uses, tough to score quickly, though they've dominated time of possession and number of plays and have had a great offensive day. It's hard to move fast when you run this option. Nice defensive play there by Zach Schmergy, the Ohio Northern middle linebacker, and he tosses Breaky out of bounds, and it's 2nd and 10. No gain on the play. Here's the pitch. Breaky again. Justin Tello, number 9, with the stop. Little assistance from number 11, Cody Cox. Third down and 4. Football at the 41. Penalty. False start that time. Called it on the center, Will Weir. So now it'll push it back and make it a 3rd and 9. Definitely a different situation for Capital. They've thrown the football 7 times, completed 3 so far for only 18 yards. So let's see what they do. Going to go to the airways. Pass incomplete. That will make it 4th down and 9 with 3:59 to go in the game. Looks like Capital's going to go for it. Guess they don't have much choice with a 14-point deficit. Jake Skelton brings the play in to his quarterback, Nick Iskey. Iskey will work out of the shotgun, which is a rarity. Iskey, he's got pressure, and down he goes. Number 49, Mike Cunningham with the sack. Let's see who we get in there. Nice play by Cunningham. Boy, did you see that? Went right around number 77, Zach Bennington. And Mike Cunningham with a big defensive play, and that made just about wrap it up for Ohio Northern. They have the football now, taking over on downs. Football at the just inside the 30-yard line. Ricardo Johnson, the quarterback for Ohio Northern. He'll keep it. He's to the 20. He's to the 15. And he's near the 10-yard line as he scrambles to the 10. And the sophomore quarterback getting some playing time moves the football to the 10. And that'll make it 1st and goal. Football resting at the 10. Clock winding down. And the Polar Bears breaking this one open here in the 4th quarter. Magazine will rush the football to about the 6-yard line.
Picks up about 3 into the 7. It'll be second and goal at the 7.
Johnson will hand off to Magazine. He's trying to get across the 5, and he does to about the 3-yard line. Penalty marker on the play. Have to see what that is.
Personal foul on the defense, number 13, hands to the face. Doesn't have to miss it for automatic first down.
Personal foul on Capital. Tyler Connor, number 13, the defensive end, guilty of the penalty. That moves the ball even closer. Looks like it's on about the 1.5-yard line. Going to be a keeper, left side, touchdown. Ricardo Johnson with the 2-yard run. And Ohio Northern goes up by 20, 51-31. DeMario to add the extra point. Snap is good, the kick is up, and it's also good, and Ohio Northern goes up 52-31. Take a look at the play, the fake, and off to the left side he goes and into the end zone for the touchdown, untouched. Our score, Ohio Northern 52, Capital 31. We'll be back right after this.
There's a lot of early mornings that go into 40 years of service, a lot of miles on these tires, and millions of pounds of cargo have traveled in these trailers. It's about dependable service, the kind of service that shows up 30 minutes early every time, that gets your products, cargo, and business from point A to point B safely, quickly, and efficiently. We are St. Mary's Trucking, traveling the roads of commerce in Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, Kentucky. Men and women who produce the solutions that make your business grow, because the most important thing to them is you.
Ohio Northern's put 52 points on the board this afternoon, and a big fourth quarter has propelled the Polar Bears to what could be or what should be and what will probably be their fourth victory of the season. 52-31, 3-touchdown lead for Ohio Northern. Kick is away. Picked up at the 7. Waters with it. In trouble. We've got another penalty. And he'll get it back up to about the 10-yard line.
Kick taken by Waters at about the 5 and 6-yard line. Comes out across the 10. There is a flag at the 11. Starting return. Blocking the back. Number 10 receiving team. That'll be a half distance foul. First down.
Penalty goes against Capital. And the offensive numbers after that drive for Ohio Northern, 52 offensive plays, 529 yards. Rushing yardage for Ohio Northern, they now have 296 yards and 30 carries. Passing, 233 yards. Nice offensive afternoon for Ohio Northern. Of course, the defense is pitching a shutout here in the fourth quarter, and that's been just as important as they've slowed the Capital rushing attack. Capital is only a touchdown and a field goal here in the second half as They find themselves trailing by 21 points with a minute and a half to go in the game. Sheridan, he'll pitch out to Breaky, and Breaky will get the first down and go out of bounds near the 20-yard line. They'll spot it at the 21. Sheridan behind the center. He'll pitch it out to Breaky. He'll go around the corner up to near the 29-yard line, close to a first down. Well, they mark it at the 32. Thought he stepped out earlier than that. Football at the 32. That's a first down. Capital continues to move the football, trying to use the sideline on the running plays. But Ohio Northern will go to 4-2 on the season. And Capital will fall to 2-4. Better yet for Ohio Northern, they move to 3-2 in conference play. As Sheridan is going to throw long down the middle. Intended for Worston. He passes incomplete, but we've got another penalty flag on the play. Looks like interference on Ohio Northern. Bowden thought he had a interception.
Puts the ball at the Capital 47-yard line. Where will be first and 10.
Football will be at the 47, first and 10 for Capital after the penalty. Pitch to Breaky to the left side. He'll step out of bounds near midfield. Gain of about 2 yards on the play.
Eaton, the ball carrier.
Third down and 8 for Capital, or third down and 4 for Capital.
Third down, 4.
40 seconds left to play. And the pitch, and got another penalty marker on the play. Brewer, the ball carrier. Coach Dean Paul not happy at all with that call, and he's discussing it directly with the officials. That's a first down. Football at the 27. First and 10, Capital. Things wind down here, 52-21. 52-31. 21-point lead. Pass and catch as number 19. Jackson Marcietta with the catch for Capital. Capital will take a timeout. We'll take a timeout. Our score, Ohio Northern 52, Capital 31. We'll be back after this. Seventeen seconds remain in this one as Capital has the football. They trail by 21, and Iskey will get it out to Waters, and he'll be tackled by Smurgy and Stout out in the flat at the 15. Clock is now winding down. Last play of the game. Pass is incomplete, out of bounds, and this game is history. Ohio Northern goes to 4-2 overall and 3-2 in the Ohio Athletic Conference with a 52-31 win over their OAC rivals Capital. We'll be back to wrap it up right after this.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
You owe it to yourself twice a year a checkup at Minster Dental Care. Our specialized doctors, Jim Overman, Jim Myring, Sean Sharp, and Philip Slunkowski, are ready to give you the smile you've always dreamed of at any stage of your life. Pediatric, orthodontic, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry are just a few of the services offered. Our latest advancements include CEREC dentistry that allows us to create and deliver a crown in one convenient visit. We're located on State Route 66 in Minster, 419-628-3380 to schedule your appointment today. You owe it to yourself.
My name is John Kramer. I am 90 years old. I've decided that it was time for me to go to assisted living. I lived by myself for 14 years. I knew I was getting older and life was harder to live. I fell down a couple times at home. I decided that Elmwood was the place for me to go. It's like a family in there. Choose Elmwood. I believe it.
It's been a great day for Ohio Northern. A windy, chilly afternoon is good news, however, for the Polar Bears as they come up with a Ohio Athletic Conference victory and follow up last week's loss at Mount Union with an impressive second half and really a very strong performance here in the fourth quarter at Dial Roberson Stadium in Ada and come away with a 52-31 win over the Capital Crusaders. Overall, statistically, it's almost dead even. And let's run through the numbers because they are kind of interesting. Capital, 80 rushes for 500 yards. Passing, only 30 yards. 5 out of 11 for 30 yards. Total offense, 91 plays, 530 yards on offense. Ohio Northern, on the other hand, they had 30 rushes for 296 yards. 10 for 22 in the passing department for a total of 233 yards passing and a total offense. 52 plays to get 529 yards. So Ohio Northern has a good offensive afternoon, but probably the biggest part about this win for Ohio Northern is the shutout. 0 points in the fourth quarter allowed by the Ohio Northern defense against this Capital ground game. And just to recap a couple of scoring highlights, the big play of the second half was a 52-yard run by Devon Price. He had a great afternoon. That was in the second half. In the first half, Price took a 61-yard pass from Will Freed and had one heck of an afternoon for the Polar Bears. He caught 6 passes for 151 yards. He rushed 3 times for 74 yards. So Devon Price, wonderful afternoon. And of course, it's hard not to note the usual solid effort by the running back from Ohio Northern, Justin Magazine. 19 carries, 152 yards rushing. Great afternoon thanks to Magazine and Price, and some good defense in that fourth quarter by Ohio Northern. Capital, on the other hand, Nick Iskay, he had 20 rushes for 131 yards. He's the Capital quarterback, and he led them in rushing and in overall offense. So that's pretty much how it turned out today here at Ohio Northern. We'd also like to thank the fine sponsors bringing you this afternoon's game: St. Mary's Trucking, Ohio Northern University, QP, Minster Bank, Minster Dental, Elmwood Assisted Living, Radio Hospital, Keyhole Pizza, Kogi Plumbing, NK Telco, New Knoxville Supply, sponsoring this afternoon's game. We'd also like to thank our scoreboard sponsor, First National Bank, Think First, and our replay sponsor, Sydney Body Car Star, and our keys to the game sponsor, Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Salina, where the dealer makes the difference. And our crew this afternoon, we have on camera Phil Wiedenheft and Ashley Haynes, and our directors, assistant directors, and producers, and the gang running the show, Isaac Sell and Daniel Allen. And my name is Dave Helmstetter. I appreciate you listening in. It was an exciting afternoon for Ohio Northern football, and our final score from Dial Roberson Stadium on the campus of Ohio Northern University: Ohio Northern University 51 and Capital 31.